So, a few weeks ago, I completely accidentally came across a principle that perfectly applies to getting better at Fortnite. And not only is a principle created by an Italian dude in 1896 called Fredo Paro, you can go search him up, and it just boils down to the idea that 80% of our results come only from 20% of our efforts. So if you want to make progress much faster in Fortnite and take your game to the next level, let's see how you can remove the rest of the 80% of useless bullshit and just focus on the 20% of effort that actually bring you results and actually matter. But before you jump the horse and think that, hey, this is easy, 80% of results come from aiming, building, mechanics training, edits, the speed of the edits, and all of this bullshit, well, contrary to popular belief, this is not true. Your 20% might be different from my 20%. If I see that I win like 7 out of 10 games whenever I rush people, or if I see that I win 7 out of 10 fights whenever I rush people, it means that my aim training and mechanic practice that consists of 20% of my overall training is the actual thing that matters for me. If let's say you like to study the game and strats, and whenever you call strats in your game, you win, it means that your 20% effort that brings in 80% of the results is you being an in-game leader. And this is what I want you to understand in order to make this principle work for you and take you to the next level. Screw everything else that brings you no results. If you aim train, mechanic train, edit practice, and just useless, it's not useless, but it can be very much simpler, and you just do that every day for long periods of time, and yet you still don't win any games, don't win any fights, you don't see improvement. But whenever you practice your aim and mechanics, even for a short time, you win 80% of your fights and games, and you just improve 80% more. And this is basically the universe telling you that, hey buddy, it's time for you to start practicing more of the actual important things that matter, not all of the other nonsense. A bunch of people don't want to understand this principle and look at other fancy gurus that will send you complex things that you need to follow to rank up, which is entirely false. If you want to rank up fast, first understand what brings in the results. Aim training, watching your own games, and then applying specific strats to your gameplay, knowing where and when to rotate to position yourself in the best position possible, and etc. You really don't have to be the nerd that knows every single little aspect of the game. Just master one aspect that brings 80% of the results for you with just putting 20% of effort. Let me give you an example. A perfect example. Martos. I'm sure you know him because he's just the smartest player, and it's simply because he has the best aim and just plays smart. He has mastered aiming, and it's the reason he wins fights. Rarely misses and always hits headshots. His aim is on point because he only majorly focuses on his aim. It's that simple. Yeah, he will obviously train his mechanics and his speed, but not too much, just enough, and it is that simple. So how can you do that? What I always recommend is to record your games if that is possible. If not, after every game, open a Word file, type in the date, assuming you're playing ranked or cash cup, and describe how you played in that game, what you tried to do and what worked and what didn't. It takes like 5 minutes of your day to do it, and it actually makes you think about the game and be objective about it. It makes you analyze your mistakes and just helps you a lot. And the thing you also have to understand that it's not difficult to do the task. You just have to do it for what it is, not who you are. So what this means is just do it. Sit down, write what you did right and wrong, describe how the game was, and just do an overall short analysis. Don't overcomplicate this easy task. Don't do it for who you are. For example, don't say, oh, I can't do it now, I'm lazy, I don't know how to start writing, or I don't know what to write, oh this or that. Stop making these excuses. Like no. Don't make the issue of overcomplicating a simple task. All you really need to do is sit down and write a short text of analyzing your past game or games every day. And that is it. It's so simple, yet so many of you miss to do this simple thing. If you do this exercise, or if you watch 4 improvement videos and note down what you did good and wrong in each game, guess what? Next time you play, you know instantly what to avoid doing and what to do based on situations. This is the real cheat code to ranking up and improving 10 times faster. This is what I tell people who want me to coach them. This is what top pro players are doing. And if they're not the one doing it themselves, a team coach is 100% being paid to do that for each player. Be smarter and actually improve faster. If you want to learn more straight to the point, no BS, no sugarcoating, no boring stuff, make sure you watch these other videos on screen. Bye.